There we go.
What up? We're here, my man. How are you doing? Chilling, looking at some Transformers, doing a live stream. How about yourself, my dude? How you doing? Doing good? Well, let's show you what I got hanging out here. Usually I'm waiting for people, but let's. Just got Legacy Bootswing. He is. That's a pretty good one, man. Good for you. I got him chilling over here somewhere. Yeah, there we go. That's awesome. Where'd you pick him up to? You don't mind. Oh, look out. Look out. There we go. Amazon. Yeah. I don't buy on sale. How much is it on sale for? That's not bad. That's not bad for him, really. I mean, there's definitely some mixed reviews about him. I got him. I got him back last year. It was like last 4th of July. It was the day after the 4th. It was July 5th of 2022. But that's a good price though, man. 37. Good for you. Yeah. Where were these behind? 37, man. That's not bad. What site did you get them on? Oh, Amazon. You said. My bad. Oh yeah, the Skywarp, the pterodactyl one. All right. Do you ever buy off of Hasbro Pulse? I have the hardest time. They always cancel my order for whatever reason. But they always blame my bank. But when I call my bank's like, no, everything they've said is fine. Like, and then they just cancel the order all the time. That just pisses me off. So I really don't like to go through them at all. Yeah, no, yeah, don't save yourself the headache. They wouldn't ship the stuff, but they had no problem billing me for the stuff. And then it was almost a fight to get my money back. So no, I don't go through the big bad toy store. That I had a problem. Another place I have that this is like issues. Like they try to blame my bank, and I call my bank, and I'm like, no. And then they call my bank again, and they're like, oh yeah. And then they sent me. I had an order all set up because I couldn't find the metal Megatron 2 that I have there that I actually found at Target eventually. But I tried to order that, and they're like, we want to make sure as this isn't a fraudulent charge, you need to call your bank within an hour to let us know how much we took out of your account. I was like, what? I was like, you guys are writing me out almost like a ransom note. So they're irritating to deal with too. I don't like Amazon and their politics, so I don't use them. I don't want to support them in any shape whatsoever. That's my own personal opinion. Like, I don't fault other people for using it. That's your prerogative, but I just don't use it because I don't like their politics. I have. That's the only one I have so far of the G2. And I have two of him actually. I bought two of him in that the other one, the GoBot version. What was her name? I have her. Um, where the heck is she? I have not. The only one I've seen of her is this one I bought. Like I haven't seen her since, but I've seen the drag strip a couple times since then. But I have not been able to find another one of her. Oh, you have the whole entire Menosaur? No, just the drag strip. Is it the original? Is it the original G2 or the like the new one, the Legacy? Oh, Combined Wars. Yeah, I never collected back. Well, no, I never collected during that. Like, I mean, I grew up having them, so I don't know if you call that collecting or what you call it when I was a kid, just my toys or whatever. Um, and I just started recently, probably back in late 9, maybe 20, maybe 2000. Yeah, so probably the last 3 years I've been collecting again. Oh, really? Interesting. Very interesting, actually. I found axle grease the other day. I'm, I'm using his limbs on, well, that. But found him the other day. I have Beachcomber. Got lost and broke, yeah. That happens. That happens, my friend. I bet. They can, can't they? Hot Shot, he's pretty cool. I have him showing up over here. And it's hard, really, to even like Transformers. Like, all right, see, you're a collector. You buy Transformers, so you might be able to relate to this and understand when I say this. They need to like. There's like lulls where they don't have anything, but they're showing you. They need to have like an official like off season. Here's my dude. Like I didn't even get to really enjoy this guy. Like you don't really get to enjoy them when you're chasing them. Like once you chase them, to me it's like not even exciting to find them anymore. It's just more of like a relief. Like when I got him, it wasn't like when I first started. It was like yes, awesome, I found him, bam, bam, super excited. Now it's just like all right, we got him, throw him in the back of the car, and just go to the next store look for something else. Like you don't even get to enjoy them as much. So Hasbro should do something. They should designate. We're not selling Transformers from this month to this month. Take like a 2 month break or something so people can enjoy what they have instead of constantly chasing. Yeah, yeah, Wasp. Exactly. Yep. And that's a cool mold too. He's a cool figure. I mean, it's colorful. It's got those big crazy eyes. It's got some light piping. It's pretty enjoyable, but you can't you can't enjoy him. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree with you too. I'm surprised they haven't. Oh wow. No one's really. I'm starting to see like this guy shell form and Cheetor's shell form. Like I have not. What did I do with that? There. Like he was, for me, he was hard to get. Like I've only seen in the state I live in, I've only seen him in one store. And that's where I got him. And I've only seen him in a handful, probably three different. No, I didn't get him at the same time. I've only seen him in like two different stores. And like I have that what's his name? The other leader class that kind of comes with him too. Uh, Skyquake or whatever. I got him, and I haven't really even messed around. I mean, I've opened him up, kind of messed around with him, transformed him a couple times, but that's it. Yeah, Target. Yeah. Target is. Sometimes I'll be like, I love Target. Other times I'm like, that effing place, man. Why don't they get some new Transformers? Apparently, there's a buzzworthy Bumblebee copy of these guys. It's like neon green. It's like neon colors. Toe line, and he's supposed to be a Target exclusive. I've seen some people with him in hand, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we found him at Target." I'm like, "No," I'm like, "There's no way you found him at Target." No. And the reason why I really suspect that is because if you go on the Target website, they always show you what they have or what they're going to have, and that dude's not even on there. So I don't believe they bought him. I think they got him overseas. I don't believe that they bought him at their local Target. I would have to actually see them either have recorded that transaction with them picking them up at Walmart or Target, or the receipt. Yeah, man, he's a better. I got him. That he is definitely. I like him better. I like this mold better than the '86 one. His chest is more compact. Um, he's a little bit cleaner, I think, anyways. So no, definitely, that's worth the smart move to get him. And he comes with like the grappling hook hand too, which is pretty cool. Yeah. What part broke off? His bag. Yep. Oh, look out! Look out! I'm trying to wreck stuff. I'm trying to charge this phone and do my at the same time. There we go. Don't trip on that cord again. I'm sure we will. Yeah, crash bar. Crash bar they made in the tow line. That was his name. Whatever. Ugh. I'm not sure how close you are to GameStop, but I found. Oh, sorry. Let me know when you're back, my friend. Awesome. Have you checked out GameStop lately? My GameStop had Hot Shot, Leo Prime, that Armada Megatron. Nah, once in a while, it depends too. Depends. Some are good, some are bad. I found the Guardian robot at Target. Not Target. I found the Guardian robot at GameStop. You don't go to GameStop, but and they're hit or miss too. Some are good and some are just horrible. Yeah, I got lucky. If you're saying if you're saying I had to spend $200, lucky. But usually they don't have those huge guys in like retail stores. You usually have to order them. I lied too, but I found Metroplex in Target also when he first came out. But it's one of those things you just got to be if you go out and you do the hunts, then you find them. Because I don't order. I don't think I've ordered. I've only attempted to order things off the internet. I've never ordered anything. So all my stuff. Well, yeah. It was one. It was one out of the entire state I'm in. Only reason I got Titans is because I found them in retail. Because I don't order them. I don't get them off of any websites or anything. Just because I've gone through so many hair pulling, ridiculous experiences. So I get it in the wild. And I get pretty lucky, but you kind of have to be really relentless. So it's like a relentless, if especially if you don't have like if you depend on someone else for transportation, you just can't really. It's harder to get someone to like, hey, why don't we drive around to every Target in this whole state? So yeah, I found him at GameStop, and then my Target, well, not my Target, but a Target I went to had them. And then they had the same Target that had the Metroplex had the Street Fighter 2 crossovers. This is where some other ones just like chill out. Usually I have Cyclonus there, but I got him out playing around, messing around with him. I found him at Target. Um, no, not Target. Sorry, GameStop. GameStop. Obviously, Tonkatron or whatever. Half Tonkatron, half Devastator, Constructicons. My, I have a few GI Joes mixed in. I did that with the Brawn. I had a spare sticker, so I was like, you know what? I wish I had like a Cobra one, but I was like, the Decepticon one will work just fine. We are heavy on the Baroness over here. We are we are heavy on the Baroness. And then my storage unit is where the rest of them are. Is are how are we English today? Do you? Cool. Yeah, yeah. That yeah. I try not to get that OC. I can get that OCD, and that would I it would. Oh man, I'm almost coming out of my skin just thinking about it because I know how rigid I would be. That's cool. That's a cool. That's a good price for Blitzwing. I'm really looking for that 86 Dinobot. Was it Snarl, Slag, whatever one it's coming out? Yeah, good price, definitely, man. 37. I'm surprised he hasn't come down. Like he's really like. I mean, it's cool to have Blitzwing, but the head, especially the head sculpt, is what really saves it. He's kind of bulky. I'm sure you'll enjoy it. I'm sure you'll have fun with it. I don't want to ruin it for you, but he's just kind of boxy. And I think you probably know that since you waited this long because he's been out for a while. A good move on your part. Galvatron, yeah, Galvatron, man. He's played out like that, especially that legacy version. That thing is just played out. And all it is a cleaner version of the Kingdom one. It just doesn't have that stupid like space dust or damage or whatever. I feel like punting that thing every time I go to Walmart and see it. And whoever does the ordering for these stores, I don't think they have a clue what to get. Or I think they're in on the scalping. Did you find that one? I found a couple of the what is it, Velocitron 500, whatever that long name is of the brand or line. Yeah, that happens, man. At least you got him. Like, it's still cool, even though I know what you mean, man. I'm a completist, and when a part goes missing, I go kind of OCD crazy. Yeah, man. Good luck. Good luck. It was hard. Like I said, I found them in the wild. I bought two just because I wanted an extra one, and I got one for a friend. But they were hard to find. He was gone every time. Like I said, I probably saw him 3 times and I bought twice. But you have to be so, like I was getting back to that, like you have to be, if you don't order things off of the internet and you just buy it in the store, you have to be so diligent. You have to go every day. You have to go every day. Because you never know when they're going to pull stuff out. You never know. Like, they release stuff before the release dates are supposed to be, before it's supposed to be released. And sometimes in some stores. And then some stores, they only have a round or two of certain waves. And, like, if you didn't see them, then you don't see them. Like, it's... Well, good luck to you, man. Good luck to you. I went to Target last night and they didn't have anything. I went the night before and I found the this Dinobot, the core one. Stupid me, I thought there was only 5 of them. So I was like all super psyched. I was like, all right, man, we're going to make volcanolosts. We're going to combine them. And then I looked, I was like, 6 of 5 or something, or 5 of 6 or something. I was like, wait a minute, there's 6 of them? So, I think Sludge or Slug, whatever the 86 one is, the new Studio Series release one, that's the core class of Legacy that's still not released yet. Here's another one that I never really look at that I got. is that Scorponok. Like I got him, it was like throw him in the back, let's keep going. And all I done really done is just open him, kind of like handled him a few times. Oh yeah, which ones do you need? And they can be hard to find too. They're difficult too. It makes it easier when you're an adult and you can just drive yourself to the store. Like, I'll be honest, like if I feel like going or feel like get the urge or I want to go look, I just take off and leave. You know what I mean? Like I don't have to. Motormaster, yep. I think they're coming out with a G2 Motormaster. Oh, obviously they are, yeah. You know, for me, I'm in a situation where I don't have like wife, kids, or anyone dependent on me, so I have the luxury of just going out and getting them. I always joke. I'm like, yeah, I'm ruining Christmas for all the kids out there, because I'll just buy them right out. Yeah, sometimes it's a give and take. You know, I definitely live an unexamined, selfish lifestyle, so you know, like I just have more of the freedom because of my situation. So it's just me and a bunch of Transformers hanging out all the time. I will say they are quiet and they don't complain about a lot of things. Because you have to choose exactly because you have to choose like for me, I have a disposable income because I don't have those types of responsibilities like a family, a wife, or kids that are dependent on me. That the money needs to go somewhere else as opposed to my Transformers. Hasbro is just so the the repaints are what get me. Like the 100th one of this figure, we're gonna have a repaint of. And like on that Expedia line, like Holler wasn't even Holler, just a miscolored transformer that they just turned into an action figure. Dude didn't even have a name until some fans made a name for him. Yeah, yeah. All right. Who's Steve? Or did you? Or is that accidental? Hmm. Oh, okay. Sorry, never heard of that. So my bad. My ignorance to that definitely. I live like my local Target. I live like 5 minutes from, so I know I always just on a whim I'll run over there. I've been over there like 4 or 5 times in a day before. Because sometimes I'll go by like other channels when they find them at Target or whatever. So sometimes, like if I see a certain channel that usually gets them at the same time I do, I'll start hitting it up relentlessly for a few days until I find it. So I don't know if they. I don't think they've really actually released that tow line or whatever that buzzworthy Bumblebee exclusive repaint of Crash Bar. Like I really don't believe that because it's not on the website. Because if they'll have stuff they have like the 2 pack 80 Studio Series Prowl and Ironhide where they get shot or whatever from that scene, and that hasn't been released yet, but it's on the Target website for pre-order. So the tow line should be on the Target website first before it's in the stores. Yeah, exactly. Or someone that, because they do get released in like Singapore, part of Asia, we'll get them in stores before we do. But dude either got them from that way, the factory stuff, or he got them shipped over from people he knows in that region of the world. I don't believe it was at Target. I do not believe it. And good for him. I'm not saying, I'm not saying it. I'll tell you which content creator it is. It's uh, bot. Oh, what's his name? Um, Bot Bender Orange or whatever. Like, and I don't know why the dude would lie about it. Like I wouldn't care. I don't care if people get them stolen from the factory or not. Like, that's not their fault that they can buy them from people that work at Hasbro's factory. Hasbro needs to be responsible for that. Hasbro has the control out of that. I don't blame anyone for buying those. I would, if I knew how to do it, if I had the connection, yeah, I would certainly do it too. People can't be hard or criticize the people that buy them early or can get them early. They need to criticize Hasbro. Hasbro has all the control. All the people being upset about it should be upset with Hasbro, not the content creator, because they've had an opportunity to buy it. The only reason they bought it is because someone from Hasbro has given them the opportunity to do that. Because, hey, if someone offered me the chance to buy them early, I would buy them early. I would buy them right out of the factory. Yes, who wouldn't? So more accountability, more scrutiny needs to be put on Hasbro in that regard. Not people that buy it. Yeah, it is. I guess it is against the law to buy stolen products, but would those people have bought those stolen products if not for the people at Hasbro that presented that to them? But anyways, I really like Bot Bender Orange channel. There we go. I copied his Cyclonus mold. Like, I like that guy, and I like the channel, and I like his content, but dude don't need to lie. Dude don't need to be lying. Just come on and say it, yeah, man. Or, like, don't just say, yeah, I went to Target and bought them. They must be being released on the West Coast. Yeah, okay, man. I'm not 10. Like, sorry, I'm that guy's age. What? Oh, sorry. Oh, good way to get me off of that rant, because I could go on for another 3 hours about that. My favorite SS. Huh. Well, let's look. Grimlock's pretty good. Uh, I don't really care for the Beast Wars. I mean, they're okay, but I'm not. I was never into Beast Wars to begin with. It's just something that I kind of got into. Let's not drop the phone anymore. I got into because I got into collecting them, and they drop kick, huh? I've probably seen them. I just don't recognize the name. What? Because I don't get the, like. Well, I have a couple, I should say. I have The Fallen. The Fallen is my favorite studio series, actually. Now that you say that, I don't even like that movie. I never watched that movie once, but I have that figure because the dude looks so menacing. That's got to be one of them. Is Hot Rod's okay. He doesn't really blow when you melt away. Um, See, I don't have a lot of the Bay movie line because I don't like those movies at all. I don't like. I think he just ruined the franchise. Um, so yeah, I think The Fallen is my favorite, and that should speak volumes to how that guy looks because I've never watched the movie, no interest in watching The Fallen, but I bought that figure, and that's the only one I bought, and that's either not a Beast Wars or 86. Oh, and I should say, okay, that's a lie too. The Bumblebee, I bought a lot of the Bumblebee storyline universe figures, like the RC, the Brawn that you saw that's converted into like the Baroness or whatever. Um, but I think the Prime that's coming out for the Bumblebees. Yeah, so I got those ones like, and I like the Starscream, the Thrust, the Thundercracker. Those are good Those are good, cool looking. But they're so like '86 inspired. That's why I got them. The Soundwave, the mini Shockwave. I wish the Shockwave was more of a core or leader class version, or Voyager. See, it takes me a minute to think of what studio. I have a hard time separating what studio because there's so many. When I first got back into collecting these, like in 20, like it took me a while to figure out what like each line meant and what they did specifically and what they made. One of my favorite molds is definitely this, even standalone without a bunch of stuff on there. I like this Cyclonus mold is like amazing. That's one of my the hot rod or not hot rod, but the same same basically the same person, same figure. The Rodimus Prime Kingdom was pretty good too. That was a pretty good mold. Crazy that it was a leader. I don't know how. Like even with the trailer, I was like, this is not a leader, but whatever. Yep, lift ticket. I got him. Yep. Yeah, I have all those versions or whatever. The lift ticket. Uh, then the hoist. That's the green one. Then the black one, I can't remember what his name is, but I have that one. I think I would be it. There's so many names I forget what their names are sometimes if I'm not directly talking about them or seeing them. Cool, cool. So I'm guessing by your name you have like a channel or whatever? Cool. So I'll add you. I'll sub to your channel. I'll send a few. I'll send a few other people too. I'll send out a community post and see if I can't get you a few extra subscribers. I don't actually. That's the thing. One of the things was when I was gonna get into collecting Transformers again. It was like I'm doing one thing and that's it. One thing, and this is how old I am. I got an Xbox 360 that doesn't turn on or doesn't. All right, I don't even use it. So no, all I do is Transformers. I gotta play. I gotta play enough games in my real life to really turn me off to playing video games on my time off. We gotta put a hot shot up here. Squeeze that back in there. Actually, he's over here. I'm about ready to get off. I'm about ready to get off here. Anyways, my dude, I was just waiting for the hour. I just like to hit that hour threshold. So yeah, man, go for it. I'm about to be out of here in like 2 minutes, if that. But I usually come back on, man. And like I said, I'll go sub to your channel too. All right, my dude. It was good talking to you, man. Thanks for coming in. Definitely look forward to you to come back. Like I said, I'll definitely hit up, subscribe to your channel once I get off here. All right, my dude. You have a good one. I'll talk to you soon. Good luck today at Target.